For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
I said, please, sir, I want some more.
More?
Catch him!
Snatch it!
Hold him!
staircase without a banister, which will throw him down and feed him on cockroaches under the canister.
Oliver!
What will he do when he's turned black and blue? He will curse the day somebody named him Oliver. Oliver, Oliver. Never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver.
Won't catch the war when he knows what's in store.
There's a dark, thin wine there without a banister, which will shove him up. And one day next year when the rats will complete me out.
Oliver! Oliver!
What will he do with this terrible stew? He will rule the day. Somebody named him Oliver.
Lock him up, collect his belongings, and bring him back to me when you're done. Command! All of you!
You're quite right, Mrs. Corney. We must get rid of this caker in our midst. That boy was born to be hung, Mrs. Corney. I've never been so shocked in all of my days.
Oh, hush, Mr. Bumble. You must have had quite a turn. Sit down and have a nice cup of tea.
Oh, it's nice to be appreciated, Mom. These here papas in this here parish do not appreciate me. Anti-parochial they are, ma'am, anti-parochial. We have given away a matter of 20 loaves and a cheese and a half this very blessed afternoon, and still their papas is not contented.
Of course they're not. When would they be? Sweet, Mr. Bumble.
Ah, very sweet indeed, Mom.
Oh, you little tinker, you little tinker, you.
I see you have a cat and kittens, I declare, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so fond of them, Mr. Bumble, you can't imagine. And they're fond of their home, too.
Well, any cat or kitten that could live with you, Mom, and not be fond of their home would be an idiot, Mom, and don't deserve to live in it.
Oh, Mr. Bumble!
No use disguising facts, Ma'am, an idiot. I would drown it myself with pleasure.
Well, then you're a very cruel man, a very hard-hearted man and all.
Hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney? Mrs. Corney, are you hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney?
Dear me, what a very curious question coming from a single man. What can you want to know for? Mr. Bumble, I shall scream!
Hey-ho, if I wanted something special, then you couldn't say no. Did I merely catch you smiling? Yes, I did, and it's beguiling. If your hand is close, I'll press it. Yes, you like it, come confess it. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I shall scream. I shall scream. Till they hasten to my rescue, I shall scream.
Since there's nobody that's near us that could see us or could hear us, if I ask you, can I kiss you? Say what will my pretty miss do?
Oh, I shall scream, scream, scream.
If I pinch you 1 inch from your shy protective cell, can I unhitch you 1 inch? Will my blithesome buxom beauty let her suitor do his duty? Though this lap ain't very large, dear, sit upon it, there's no charge, dear. Will you sit?
No, I shan't.
Will you sit?
I shall scream. I shall scream. With the fault of what you're thinking, I shall scream. Though your knee is rather cozy, see my cheeks are getting rosy. You will have me in your power. I sat here for an hour.
I shall scream! Scream! Scream!
You are naughty bad man. If you think I can't be proper, prim and haughty, I can. You'll pardon if I mention you must state your true intention.
Is there not another room here?
No.
If there were a bride and groom here, would there be?
Well, there might.
We shall see.
I shall scream. I shall scream at the
As my lovey-dove is chubby, could she love a chubby hubby?
I shall scream, Mr. Bumble. I shall scream, Bumble Bumble. I shall scream, scream.
I brought the boy, ma'am.
You would. Get a good price for him, Mr. Bumble.
One boy for sale. He's going cheap, only 7 guineas. That or thereabout. Small boy, rather pale from lack of sleep. Feed him cruel dinners. Stop him getting stout. If I could say he wasn't very greedy, I could not, I'd be telling you a tale. The one boy for sale. Come take a peek, and you will see as nice a boy for sale. Liberal terms, Mr. Sowerberry, liberal terms. £5, please.
Well, I was thinking about having a boy to help around the shop.
Good, it's settled then. £5, please, sir.
Ha! Cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble. Cash upon liking. Mrs. Sowerberry, would you mind coming here for a moment, my dear?
What do you want? Well, what is it?
I was explaining to Mr. Bumble here
Hello, Mr. Bumble.
that we,
Hello, Mrs. Sowerberry.
that we could be needing a boy to help around the shop.
Dear me, he's very small.
Yes, he's rather small, there's no denying it, but he'll grow, Mrs. Sowerberry. He'll grow.
I dare say he will. On our victuals and our drink. They're a waste of time, these workhouse boys. Always costs more to keep than what they're worth. Still, you men seem to think you know best. So what are you going to do with him?
Well, there's an expression of melancholy upon his face, my dear. And it's very interesting. I think he'd make a superb coffin follower.
What?
A coffin follower. I don't mean for the adults, the grown-ups, but for the children's practice. He would be in proportion, my sweet. The more I think about it, it has superb effect.
Well, for once, Henry, you might have a decent idea. Very well then, boy. What's your name?
Oliver Twist, ma'am.
A singular name.
Ah, one of my own choosing, ma'am.
Yours, Mr.
Mine, Mrs. Sowerberry, yes.
And how's that, Mr. Bumble?
Well, the boy's mother came to us destitute, brings the child into the world, and takes one look at him and promptly dies without even leaving a forwarding name and address.
Dear. Very well then, Oliver Twist. Do you think you could look like that gentleman up there?
Maybe if I had a black top hat.
Oh, never mind that top hat.
The boy is quite right. Get the boy a top hat. These things must be done proper and correct. Stand there under the picture, boy. Henry, get us a top hat. Henry, really, it takes you you twice as long to do anything as anyone else. Yes. Yes. For once, you've had a good idea. Now, Oliver, do you think you could keep that expression for a long time with the crowd watching you?
Yes, ma'am. I believe so.
He's a born undertaker's mute. I can see him in a black silk suit, following behind the funeral procession with his features fixed in a suitable expression. There'll be horses with tall black plumes, tombstones to the family tombs, with mourners in all corners who've been taught to remain true. Then the coffin lined with satin, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Large enough to wear that hat in, that's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We're just here to glamorize you for that endless scheme. You might just as well look fetching when you're 6 feet deep. At the wake, to guitar-y, to the body beautiful. That's your funeral.
Not our funeral, that's your funeral. If you're fond of overeating,
That's your funeral.
that's your funeral.
Starve yourself by undereating, that's your funeral.
That's my funeral.
Visualize the earth
Descending on you clod by clod.
You can't come back when you're buried underneath the sod. We will not reduce our prices, keep your prices usual.
That's your funeral.
Not our funeral, that's your funeral.
I don't think this song is funny.
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
Here's the boy, now where's the money?
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
We don't harbor thoughts macabre, there's no need to frown. In the end, we'll either burn you up or nail you down. We love coughs and wheezes and diseases called incurable. That's your funeral.
No one else's funeral.
That's your
That's your funeral.
Well then, Oliver, that's your job. Junior coffin follower. Have you eaten?
No, ma'am. Not since.
Charlotte! Bring out some of the cold bits that we put out for the dog. It hasn't been in all day, so we can go without them. I dare say the boys are too dainty to eat them. All you boy. Charlotte, love, this is a new boy. Give them to him. Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Glad to hear it. Henry, get to bed. Come on, Charlotte, don't just stand there bucking. Now then, Oliver, your bed is over there under the counter. Don't mind sleeping among the coffins, I suppose. But it doesn't much matter. Whether you do or you don't, you can't sleep nowhere else.
must I travel